Osmond Seuss, and for my project I'm doing an infinity mirror clock. So I was looking online at some infinity mirrors because I was just going to do an infinity mirror to start off with, but I found one guy that did a clock and he used LEDs, so like one line would be like minutes, one would be seconds, one would be hours. It was kind of cool, so I was like, you know, I'll try that out. So the way it works is actually kind of simple. You have like a regular mirror in the back, and then in front of it you have a one-way mirror. And so for this I was thinking I would just use like a glass panel with reflective film, because that'd probably be way cheaper than getting a one-way mirror. And then you have LEDs that are placed between the two, and so they just kind of reflect back and forth and it looks like a tunnel. It's kind of cool. Oh, and then the LEDs can be programmed either with Arduino or Raspberry Pi. I'll probably go with Arduino just because I'm more familiar with it. So the goals are to keep this design kind of simple and sleek. I don't want it to be like bulky and weird looking or even too abstract. Just like, I want to kind of change it from a circular clock into just a square clock, and I actually want to put numbers because he didn't have numbers on his. It's kind of harder to tell time. And I want the LEDs to change color. Oh, is it not? Okay, yeah. So I want the LEDs to change colors constantly, so it's like just fading from different colors, except for the LEDs that represent the minutes, seconds, and hours. So I do kind of a light show at the same time. And then I really want to get like a super deep tunnel effect, and in order to achieve that I have to kind of paint the borders, the interior borders black, and get like super reflective surfaces. So I'll be looking for a pretty high quality mirror. So this is my design. It's just going to be made of a wooden frame, and like I said, I want to adapt it into a square frame, just mainly because it's a lot easier to make a square frame than a circular frame, like a lot easier. And so these components of the frame are going to have two slots, one for the mirror, one for the glass panel, and I'm going to attach them together with probably wooden dowels and wood glue. So the materials, just mirror, glass plane, reflective film, LED strips. Those are the wooden dowels. Arduino, and then a strip of LED lights, and all the wood supplies. And I also want a wood panel to close it off from the back, which I'll show you in this next picture. So this is the planned construction. So this is that wood panel. I'm going to attach the Arduino to that, and then have the mirror go in the back slot, the glass go in the front slot, and then the panel is not going to go in any slot. It's just going to be glued or nailed into the frame, and the LEDs will be between the two. I'm going to have to paint this surface black before I put it all together. So the constraints, the main thing is the time, because we're going to have to try to work with senior design and other classes to get in the wood shop, so I have to plan that accordingly. And then, let's see here, the frame is probably going to be the hardest component, just because I need to mill the slots pretty concisely, so I don't have the mirrors wobbling around or anything like that. And then, like I said, I want it to be kind of compact. So I had 4 inches in my initial design. I want to try to reduce that if I can. Just depends on how thick the LED strip is, and yeah, how thick of a mirror and glass panel I get. And then, yeah, for the aesthetic, I want to keep it sleek looking, so I have to kind of take my time with it, make it look nice, you know, have a nice final product, looks clean. And I'll probably do like a brushed painting effect, or like a brushed steel effect for the wood, just to give it kind of a more modern look. And that's it. Any questions?
Just curious, where are you gonna get your two-way mirror?
That two was just a regular mirror. I was gonna look on Amazon, and so my dimensions for their overall clock will probably change according to what I can find.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to find a perfectly square, you know, 1 by 1 foot mirror. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm probably gonna do some research tonight, actually.
Yeah, I was looking, and they're kind of expensive. You
Yeah.
get a custom made one, but
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably just, even if it's like, you know, a little off, it's rectangular rather than square, that's fine, you know, so we'll see. Yeah, so the dimensions so far are pretty adaptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could always get like a picture frame. And use
Oh, yeah,
that
and just
as
use
your
a frame.
border,
That's a good
potentially.
idea. Probably
Yeah.
easier than making my own.
Yeah, it might save some time.
Yeah, and then like, yeah, I guess the only thing would be trying to connect all of the layers together. And so
Yeah.
my like slots would probably just be the nicest way, but you could probably find an easier way. You're right. Because I saw in his.
Yeah, well, like those like shadow boxes or whatever.
I don't know. So like he just had, I don't know what that is, but it's kind of like clamped down instead of
yeah.
any frame. Yeah. So there's definitely easier ways to do it. So it's a good suggestion. Keep that in mind.